was a realtor in St. Pete and a friend of Sonia Brookins, who's currently in a runoff election for Tampa City Council. She calls Charee an inspiration and made this decision after learning about her death.
I'm going to dedicate this campaign to her memory because it is people like her that have pushed me to continue to do things that need to be done.
Charee, meanwhile, is a family doctor. Neighbors say she and Charee were living together at a house on Newton Avenue in St. Pete. According to the police report, Charee called 911 Tuesday and said she had just choked her sister to death at their home.
Realtor is dead, and her sister is in jail, charged with murder. Well, tonight we're hearing from some of their friends, and Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer is live for us at the Pinellas County Jail tonight. And Aaron, I mean, this is a wild story. It's not often that you hear of a sister being accused of murdering her sister. So what are friends telling you tonight?
Well, they are shocked, Allie. They're shaken that this even happened. I mean, these are two sisters who had a real positive impact on a lot of people and on the entire community where they lived. And you can imagine why they are so surprised that now one of those sisters is charged with killing the other.
Communities being uprooted and disenfranchised.
That's Dr. Charee Howard telling Fox 13 her thoughts last year about plans for Tropicana Field. Charee Howard is now in jail.
I'm still in disbelief. I'm shocked.
Charged with killing her sister, Charee Howard.
She was the type that pushed sisterhood. And for her to leave this way, by the hands of her sister, I mean, I send my prayers to the whole family.
Charee was a realtor in St. Pete and a friend of Sonia Brookins, who's currently in a runoff election for Tampa City Council. She calls Charee an inspiration and made this decision after learning about her death.
I'm going to dedicate this campaign to her memory because it is people like her that have pushed me to continue to do things that need to be done.
Charee, meanwhile, is a family doctor. Neighbors say she and Charee were living together at a house on Newton Avenue in St. Pete. According to the police report, Charee called 911 Tuesday and said she had just choked her sister to death at their home. Friends never even saw the two argue.
And that's something that has really got me kind of shocked as well. When she talked about her sister, it was always a positive light.
The interactions, were very great.
St. Pete City Councilman Brother John Muhammad knew Charee well and says she was a fierce advocate for her community.
For those who know her commitment to social justice and advocacy, to honor her, I think would be to continue in the work that she did.
It's a way for Charee's friends to honor the impact she had on their lives.
I'm just thankful that I was blessed to have her come across my path.
Yeah, and neighbors and friends tell us that the sisters really always seemed supportive of one another, Allie, and that is why this is such a shock to everybody who knew them.
Oh, just heartbreaking. All right, Aaron Mesmer live for us tonight in Pinellas County. Aaron, thanks.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Florida about two sisters. One was a realtor. The other sister was a family doctor. And somehow, one thing led to another. One sister strangled the other sister to death. Family and friends said they never argued, never seen them argue, never seen them, go back and forth. They always showed love to each other. They always been their biggest support system to each other. Like I said, it's just another crazy, senseless crime, man, that you could kill your sister over an argument, over whatever the case is. She didn't deserve to lose her life. And then, the two sisters done worked all their life to get degrees, and now it's all gone. One was a realtor. She worked hard to get, where she at. Then the family doctor, she worked hard where she at. She worked hard to get where she was. You know what I'm saying? Both of them did. Unfortunately, we in our last days, and this type of shit you can't explain. I'm gonna keep saying that. This is a prime example. You got two successful sisters, never had an issue with each other, always supportive of each other. Then one day they just snap. One of them just snap and kill the other sister. Like I said, we in our last days. It's just another crazy story, about everything can be perfect. A lot of times you ain't got to be struggling. You ain't got to be going through, a lot of stuff for you to be able to commit a heinous crime. You know what I'm saying? A senseless crime, man. This right here show you can work hard through your life, live decent, middle class people, and shit still go wrong. You still not happy. Some still, don't sit right with you. And in this case, this is what happened. A sister killed her own sister, her own blood. She ain't say why she did it. All she did was call and say she strangled her sister to death. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, her sister lost her life. But it seemed like that's what she wanted to do because she didn't stop. She didn't leave the house to cool off. She didn't go sit down and have no coffee to cool off. Whatever the situation between her and her sister. A lot of people just go off of reactions. If you mad at this point, you're going to react on how you feel at the moment. And that's what a lot of people doing. They just reacting on how they feel at that particular moment. And if you mad and you want somebody dead, that's what's going to happen. And when you finally wake up and realize what you done did, took somebody's life, and now you about to spend the rest of your life in prison, then you sorry. Then you trying to figure out what happened. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, it's too late. But like I said, prayers to the family, man. Because this is another crazy situation about two sisters. Loved in the community, loved each other, and unfortunately, one of them turned. You know what I'm saying? She turned on her sister, man. And now her sister ain't here to explain, what happened inside that house or what everything led up to, the argument or the situation. Because they never argued. They never, had a disagreement. But some kind of way, it was a disagreement when they got behind closed doors. It was something going on. And it had to be significant enough to one sister strangle the other sister to death. Come on now, that's more than just an argument or something. And then you got your whole career that's you just pretty much flushed down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story, man. Two beloved sisters loved each other. One just snapped and killed the other sister. Justice will get served. Like I said, prayers goes out to the family, friends, community that's around them that knew them too, all the colleagues that worked with them. It's just another sad situation with lives lost. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We out. Pow.